So guys, for some reason people think Cardi B is out here going broke. And you guys remember a couple of weeks ago, Cardi B went on her Twitter spaces and she had an emotional breakdown, basically saying that if she don't work, she don't get paid and she can't depend on anybody, basically because she's the breadwinner. And she was also talking about how people are trying to take stuff away from her, and everybody felt like she was talking about Offset because in this divorce, I think they said he wants half of whatever Cardi B has. So her blogger friend Ken Barbie posted and said, "People really have no idea that when my sister comes on Spaces and just says a fraction of the things she's going through, it's because she's going through a lot. She's fighting for her financial freedom in court, everything she's worked for while still taking full responsibility for her 3 children, and no matter what. Anybody that's getting here trying to spin narratives and stir the pot every day claiming they're privy to such information is either a liar or an idiot. Notice no one from over here is saying a word. All this bull crap and harassment you're doing is going to be documented for court. So if you care like you want to act like you do for attention, you might want to shut the F up because you're not helping anyone at all. Like enough is enough. Leave her the F alone." So some people feel like he was talking about another blogger named Go to Lexus because she used to be on Cardi B's side, now she's on Offset's side. Another Twitter user basically said that Ken Barbie is out here exposing that his friend is broke, and he responded and said, "Fighting to not have to pay your ex your hard-earned money doesn't equate broke. If she was broke, that wouldn't even have been an option or concern because she wouldn't have anything to pay. Do y'all think or just run to the comments and find a way to make it about that woman?" He also tweeted and said, "Like my sister has been going to court, calling who, harassing who, bothering who. Everything has been going through court mediation and lawyers. That's it. These false narratives have to stop. It's pathetic." So then Go to Lexus said something and she said, "Can you affect B word and you not low at all? Y'all too comfortable typing words thinking that's gonna scare somebody." And he responded and said, "Yeah, you're gonna have to try something else. Fake is actually the last thing you can call me. I'ma always hold mine down. I don't know what the if you think you doing, getting this man call yourself defending drag every other day. Newsflash, Alexis, you won't win this. People saw it in real time." Alexis responded to Ken Barbie saying that Cardi B isn't harassing anybody, and she said, "Phone calls can be recorded, Ken. Stop acting like Cardi hasn't been crashing out behind the scenes, please." So what it sounds like is Alexis is saying that Cardi B is crashing out behind the scenes. I guess she's calling Offset, crashing out, and all kinds of things. And then Ken Barbie, who is Cardi B's friend, is saying that Cardi B is not doing these things behind closed doors, that basically everything is being handled between their lawyers. So someone basically said that Offset mother is a thief because you guys remember Cardi B went on a rant and said that Offset mother was stealing from her. And Alexis basically said that Cardi B confided in her and said that that wasn't true. She was basically just saying stuff. So Alexis had tweeted and said, "Crazy thing is, Cardi confided in me with this too. She told y'all this, but admitted to me the mother didn't steal nothing, just did some lame bull crap. But if I leak those messages too, I'm weak, huh? Leave his family out of this ish." Now, I don't think anybody believes that Cardi B is going broke. Like, she's making money from her music. She has her Whip Shot brands. She also gets sponsorships and stuff like that. So I don't think Cardi B is going broke. It's just the simple fact that she worked so hard for her money and she's out here doing everything she can to provide for her 3 children. She already said in the Twitter spaces that she did a couple of weeks ago when she was breaking down that Offset doesn't pay for anything when it comes to the kids. She has to pay almost $50,000 a month, I guess, for everything that's dealing with the children, while Offset doesn't pay anything. The problem is Cardi B gave Offset chance after chance after chance to make their relationship work, for him to stop cheating on her, and he could not stop doing that. So she decided to file for divorce, and now that she's putting her foot down and finally filing for divorce and she's serious about it, he wants to take half of whatever she has. Like, no, you decided to cheat on me. Why do I gotta give you half of whatever I earned, whatever I made, because you couldn't keep your piece in your pants? It's crazy. But you guys let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section below. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I will talk to you guys in the next video.
Taking a JBL speaker to the dome is not something I would have brought on the internet, Ra. Did you pay the rent? Good. Now, Riley sits down on her podcast called Cited, and she gives us a snippet about the altercation she had with Cardi B at the airport.
And there's no one else there, just Cardi.
Oh, so this is recently?
This is the other day. I took my phone
Just in
out, I
case.
pressed record. And so now, once she informs him that I'm there. It's in 5, 4, 3.
Yeah, she a weirdo. But let's listen to what Cardi B had to say.
That's what it is. We're about to fight right now because she looking at me like she wanted. So that's when I start arguing with her, and like I start arguing with her, and she's just telling me like, you need to grow up, like be for real, grow up. So that's when I threw a JBL speaker on her head, and she said, you feel better about yourself. And then she's like, she's acting like now she's gonna fight, like, but she wasn't being like aggressive. She was like, oh, okay, now, because I guess she was sick. I don't know what's wrong with her. So then I guess my security is like, like now he in between both of us, because now the police is really coming. Like they're really rushing to the part of the airport. And she was saying, you feel good now? Like you good? That's what you wanted? And I kept saying, yeah, that's what I wanted. Of course I'm gonna get my lick back. And you know that I'm not lying because she practically saying it herself. I don't know why you said that I was throwing a shoe. And why you not saying that you got hit in the head with whatever? But you know what? Whatever. At the end of the day, you know I'm not. This is what it is. We're about to find a line because even herself said, "You thought I wasn't gonna get my leg back." I wouldn't have said that if it was just me arguing with her. I wouldn't have said that if a shoe went flying somewhere. You know, I said you got. I said I got my leg back. Because you got hit, and you know what? I'm good. I wish we could have like fight and like, yeah, you're right. I wish we could have fight to the end because I need to die knowing. I need to die knowing that I don't give a fuck how old we are. But at the end of the day, that was good enough for me. Like that was good enough for me. I honestly cannot believe that you came online and talk about that because that's kind of embarrassing.
And I actually have to agree with Cardi B because why would you bring that online? That's actually embarrassing. You knew that at one point you were going to probably run into this woman again, and she was probably going to get her lick back. Now, tag Live Bites below so you can finish listening to the clip of Cardi B explaining her situation with Ra Ali. And Ra, you got to find something else to do because there's enough celebrity gossip where you don't have to be the headlining story.
Get hit in the head with a JBL speaker and say it was a shoe is crazy. Only thing I wish Cardi would have did was never address it. She should have never addressed it. Cause now this bitch finna try to sue you. We know it. I know it. But Rob, you knew all the shit that you said about Cardi. All the shit that you did at the Met. Trying to defend Nicki. You didn't think she wasn't gonna get her lick back? We don't give a fuck if you was in a wheelchair. She said if you got beef with me, you got beef forever. You should have knew that. Your brand is called On Site. You should have been ready to be on site. And then you made this damn interview with all these theatrics. Ain't no theatrics about it. You ran your mouth and you got beat up. When you got hit in the head with a JBL speaker. That's why I say stop speaking on people. Because Cardi did exactly what she was supposed to do. I'm sorry. You speak on me. I don't give a fuck if you on crutches. Let's fight. Especially speaking on somebody's kids too. Because Ra has been known to speak on somebody's kids. Especially Cardi's kids. So it's like, yeah, it's on site. Forever. Stop playing with people. Stop getting in these podcasts and talking shit. Like people ain't gonna catch your ass out in the streets.
Ra Ali still being a scary girl that was once on Black Ink, getting her head knocked between a washer and dryer by Sky. Because why her and Cardi B just saw each other in the airport? Mind you, Ra Ali is in a wheelchair at this time. This was like 2-3 days ago, I want to say. Because Cardi was over there doing like promo for her album. So Cardi didn't know that it was Ra Ali at this time. And Ra Ali security rolled her right up to where Cardi B was standing at. So Cardi B was like, oh, what's wrong with you? And Ra was like, oh, nothing, I just don't feel good. This was before, once again, Cardi knew who this was. Because who really know who Ra Ali is these days? Let's be for real. But once she found out who she was, Cardi went over to her security, talked to her security, was like, you know, let me tell y'all what I'm about to do. And then after that, she turned up. She was like, yeah, you thought I wasn't gonna get my lick back, blah, blah, blah. And Ra Ali was like, oh my God, you look so stupid. I thought you was bad about it, Miss Ra Ali. I thought you was bad about it. Why you being scary now? Like, why did you think that Cardi wasn't going to get her lick back? So that resulted in Raw Ali getting chopped with a JBL speaker, and I don't feel bad for her. Because y'all know when Cardi and the Pink Wig Lady had that altercation and security held Cardi down, Raw Ali snuck her, so that's what you get. Karma is a bitch.